Hello everybody and a very warm welcome. This is a little out of the blue video because I got some requests about the Mega Record Store Fair, if I had been there, what my impressions were, and I also got some other questions which I wanted to answer in this little video. But before I do that, once again, thank you so much for all the subscriptions and the comments and the recommendations for stuff. I really appreciate that. So you hear it, it's not my usual voice because I got a little sick, which also explains why I was not shooting footage or taking pictures, because the day before I went, Friday, I started to get huge headache, which lasted through the whole Saturday. So I was a little out of myself, and also my travel companion. She always comes with me when I go to these kinds of fair and helps with shooting footage. She's not a record collector, but she loves the atmosphere and all the little craziness of this. I couldn't make it this time, so I was by myself, no problem with that. The drive to that new location where it took place is about 2 hours, so no big deal. Parking situation was great. If you weren't coming with the car, they had a kind of shuttle bus traveling you from the train station to that fair, so that was pretty great. Parking costs were $10 for the whole day, which is quite okay for this kind of event. The entrance was in five minutes distance to walk, and then you were in. They had food trucks and all of that. The pricing for food was a little high, but well, that's usually when you're on this kinds of fairs, food and drinks are a little higher than usual. Well, let's get to the very important stuff, the records. If you couldn't find a record there, then you will find nowhere a record. They had a huge amount from every genres and styles and price ranges you can imagine. And what really got my what I really was surprised about was the rarities of records you could find there. There was I've seen 3 times an Alice Clark record. You see the picture right here, which was some years ago considered as a holy grail, never to find, and all of that. And you could get that record between $450 and $500 in minty condition. So if you really wanted to have that record, if you love soul music, you could get it. I didn't buy it because I gave that record on Spotify a few spins. It's not so my cup of tea, so I'm not buying that. You know, I'm buying records, especially in that price range, when the whole thing really fits to me and I like it. Otherwise, you're getting poor pretty soon. So that was kind of surprising, and I also got which was considered a holy grail also many years ago, this Lynn Collins record from 1972, which I really liked. You hear James Brown, she had a very strong connection to James Brown. You can hear that out of that record, and it's a pretty good record. And a few years back, it was also, you paid hundreds and hundreds of it, and I've seen it 4 or 5 times between 120 and 200. And I got this one for around €100. It is a VG Plus. It has no cutouts. Everything. The record is also absolutely okay. So I was happy with that. Like I said, I was surprised to see it so many times. I was hoping so bad, and I was like, that was my mission, and I was so destined and hoping to find the original copy of one of my holy grails, and I do hope that one day I get it as an original, to get this Barbara Haywood record as an original, but no chance. I went to so many stores showing the picture of the record saying, do you have that record? Many of them didn't know the record, so I hope one day it comes my way. I'm pretty sure it comes my way one day. So that was pretty disappointing, because I was really hoping to find it there, but it will turn up. Avoid my my mistakes. I always wanted to have this one as an original mono pressing. You had Wi-Fi there, and I think Discogs was the most open site at that day in that area at that time. But I found this record. It was $80, and I checked Discogs, and I was in a hurry. So if you go there, make sure print it out. But I had my want list printed out with me, but I was in such a hurry. And it's a 6i Columbia pressing, and it's in absolutely great condition. You know, that's no big scuffing or anything. It's in absolutely great condition. So, and I saw it on Discogs. I thought that this version for about $80. And there's another version, and I'm really confused in finding out what version it is, because the matrix numbers are not fitting to the one version, but they're also not fitting to the other version. So if there's an expert on Billie Holiday, Lady in Satin, please get in touch with me and help me figure out what version I have, because the other one has been sold at a highest for $23, and the other version is for for $73. So yeah, I would really appreciate your help with that, because I have problems. But I think it will be the $23 version. But anyway, it was my mistake. I was in a hurry, but otherwise, I mean, come on, I won't complain. I got a very great cover, and the record itself is a 6i Columbia record. I'll show that to you. I mean, seriously, this is absolutely great condition. It's not mint. But seriously, it's from 1958. Otherwise, it looks absolutely stunning. So even if it's the cheaper version, I don't mind, because I got what I wanted. I haven't heard it yet, because as you can hear, when I got back, I got a little sick. So yeah, but the quintessence of this is just, don't be in a hurry, check it a few times. So otherwise I would have said, can we do something about the prices? But otherwise, I'm not complaining. I've got a great record, and I was willing to pay the price for it, and I paid it. So no problems with that. Another thing is avoid my mistakes. I found this record for $10, and yeah, I thought that this. I haven't checked it. I didn't know that. I knew that this record from Aretha Franklin, but I hadn't seen it ever, and I thought that this might kind of, under the lightning, under the circumstances, kind of part of the cover. But when I got home, you know what's coming. I know you guys know what's coming. I hope you can see that. It's mold all over the place. So I tried to clean that up as much as possible. Record-wise, everything was fine so far, and it was for $10. But always make sure that if you check the record, I also bought one for $20, which has a little warp in it. It's, you know, it's playable, but these are kind of things, if you're on a stall, on a booth, when they don't have a record player to check that, that's quite difficult to look at it, at least for me. So always do check the record. What I usually take with me is a lamp like this. So under the lights you can check the vinyl. You know. And it's not that I'm saying I make a total fool out of myself. If you're buying records which are more pricey, and I think $30, $20, or even more is pricey, you can have these kind of lamps and have a check on it, you know, and see stuff, because like I said, the lighting there is not that good, and you can get these pretty cheap. You can recharge them, and that's for me the way to go. And like the warps, you know, seriously, for me, I don't see them too often. I'm not very good at that. But yeah, not just check the record, check it for warps have a look inside the cover as well. So that's my learning from this time. The only picture I took was from Mike, owner of the In-Group from Phoenix, Arizona. And he's one of my favorite YouTubers, and that was for me my personal highlight, seeing him there. I had a little chat with him. He's a very humble, absolutely he has a great knowledge, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. So that's the only picture I took there, and I hope one day I'll be back in the States, and absolutely trying to visit his store. He's a very nice and great guy. I enjoyed talking to him very much. So and I can only recommend his channel, especially the talks he's having with his wife, Angel. They're very, very enjoyable. Yeah. Then I got some requests if I could show some of my holy grails. I can do that. I will do that in another video coming up in the next few weeks. But for me personally, holy grails are not, that's my most expensive record. And I'm not buying records, like I said in the beginning, because they're super rare. I'm buying records when the music is on, I like, so I'm listening from beginning to the end. If you have in the middle or some songs not so perfect, I can work with that. If you watch my Dals video, there's one song that almost ruined the whole record for me, but anyway, it's a still record, and it is a quite cheap record. So I'll show you my personal holy grails, because these records have a special meaning to me. But I'm not showing you these because they're, this one is $500, this one is $1,000. That's not the way I consider holy grail. Some people see it differently, so everybody should do what they think they might do, but for me, that's the personal thing. Like the Dusty in Memphis, that's for me a holy grail, having the signatures from the musicians on it. That's something I'm pretty sure I'll never part with, because this record means so much on a personal level to me. So I'll work on that in a few weeks, and some of you guys wanted also to know how I do my record cleaning. I'm also doing a video about that. In the meantime, I keep doing the other stuff, and if there's something new in the arrival, I still wait for my What's Going On version. In the tracking they said they send it out in January. I don't think that's correct. I'm still waiting for that, but as far as that, you know my voice. Yeah, thanks once again for the subscriptions and all of that. It really touched me, and yeah, I do hope, I think in November there's another fair coming up with records in Rotterdam, so if you're near there, I might go there and see what's going on there, and might give you an impression and some footage and all of that. But in the meantime, thank you so much for watching. Have a great Easter holiday, and all the best to you guys. Stay safe, stay healthy, and listen to good music. And I give this one a try right now. So all the best to you. Thank you very much. Bye.